Moving on, fishing is an important sector that adds a significant contribution to a country's economy. The British High Commissioner to the Gambia, David Belgrove, says the illegal practices in these sectors could lead to environmental and economic damages to both the fishermen and the country's financial sector, he told a press conference. Hawanjai has more.
90% of global inland captured fisheries production is used for human consumption in developing countries like the Gambia. Majority of the Gambian population depends on fish for their daily protein consumption. Fishing centers like Tanje, Bakau, and Gunjur contribute immensely in the industry, adding exponentially to the Gambia's economy as about 30,000 Gambians are employed in this sector. The British High Commissioner to the Gambia, David Belgrove, highlighted some importance of the fishery sector to the economic growth of countries.
When fishing grounds are illegally exploited, it has a considerable impact. Vast numbers of people around the world rely on upon the sea. Their survival depends upon the ocean's capacity for renewal, which can only be maintained if we take an intelligent approach now to looking after these underlying natural systems and enable the oceans to function and regenerate.
The Commissioner also dilated on how most sectors of the nation could be affected if the fishing industry is not properly managed.
It's not just an environmental issue, it is also a serious economic issue, both for the artisanal fishermen, but actually for things like exports, which actually the developing country, quite often the exports will actually meet more, marine exports can actually earn more money than rice or coffee. And if fish stocks fail, then the social and economic consequences will be dire. Thousands of coastal communities in Africa, including the Gambia, livelihoods and futures depend on fish. And too often we hear from communities here in the Gambia and around the region of fish stocks declining and not being renewed because of overfishing and illegal exploitation of those fish stocks.
The protection and policing of waters and fishing grounds is under the Gambian Navy, and with knowledge of national and international laws, exploitation of the fisheries industry will be reduced drastically. The Gambia's natural resource is its waters, so the protection of it will help in boosting the income generation from the fisheries sector. Reporting for iAfrican News, I am Hawanjai.